Good morning to all. Now let us see the corporate accounting and introduction. A company is an association of persons formed for a common purpose. A company is an artificial person created by law having a separate entity with a perpetual succession and a common seal. A company means a company formed and registered under the Companies Act 2013. An existing company means a company formed and registered under any of the previous year of company's law. Now let us see the characteristics of the company. Number one, voluntary association. A company is a voluntary association of person. It can neither compel a person to become its member nor to give up its membership. It is the personal choice of people and their objective to make profits which leads them to become members of a company. The second one is separate legal entity. A company is a legal entity separate from its members. The company is not liable for the individual debts of its members. Then third one is artificial person. A company comes into existence throughout law. So it is called an artificial person. But it enjoys all the rights of the natural person. It can enter contracts and own property in its name. Then third one is perpetual succession. A company has a continuous existence which is not affected by the death of the insolvency or lunacy of any of its members. Common seal. As the company is an artificial person, common seal is recorded as the official signature of the company. Then limited liability. The liability of the members of the company is limited to the amount unpaid or on their respective sharing. Transferability of shares. Shareholders can freely transfer the shares to anybody. Then types of company. The companies are called as domestic company. That is, companies are divided into incorporated company and unincorporated companies. So incorporated companies are called as chartered company, statutory company and registered company. The registered companies are also further divided into limited company, unlimited company and government companies. So the limited companies are further divided into limited by shares and limited by guarantee. The limited by shares are further divided into public company and private company. Then the chartered companies which are created under the special power granted by the British. Then statutory companies which are incorporated by a special act passed either by the parliament or state legislature. Registered companies which are formed and registered under the Register of the Companies under the Indian Companies Act 2013. Then unlimited companies. The unlimited companies are called which the liability of the members is unlimited. Limited companies includes the company limited by shares and limited by guarantee and also called government company. Limited by shares means if the liability of its members is limited to the normal or face value of the shares held by the person, the company is said to be limited by shares. Limited by guarantee. If in any company the liability of the members is limited to the extent of the unpaid amount of the shares held by them plus the amount guaranteed by them is called company limited by guarantee. Then government company. A company which is not less than 51% of paid capital is held by central government. It is called government company. On the basis of ownership, the company is including private company and public company. What is private company and what is public company? The Indian Companies Act defines private company as a company which is by its articles of association restricts right of transfer of shares, limits the number of members, then it must be used private limited. Then public company. If the company which is not private company and which does not restrict the transfer of shares and offers shares and debentures to a public subscription, that is called as private company. Then now let us see the difference between private company and public company. The minimum number of private company is 2. The minimum number of public company is 7. Then the second point, the maximum number of private company is not exceed 15. In public company, there is no maximum limit. In private company, there is two directors. In public company, 3 directors. In private company, it must have the word private limited. In public company, it must have the word limited at the end of the name. In public company, it cannot invite public for the subscription, but in case of private company, it invite the subscription. So these are the difference between public company and private company. Thank you.